EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Primetime. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. Receiver in motion, going right. The first carry here for Kyron Williams. And he's hit behind the line. Scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The motion man is Nakua. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the give, it's Williams. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one complete to Atwell. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. Atwell sent in motion here. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
Oh, my God.
Oh, big hole, left side. Inside the 40.
Made a bad play to even worse play.
And he's going to take this down all the way. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The motion man is Nakua. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Going right, it's taken in, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. They'll look to throw yet again. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. At the 14-yard line. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. A chance now to make up for that earlier pick 6. They have it 1st and goal. This one's caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Jordan Whittington. Touchdown, L.A. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. 180. Goff to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now, deep shot. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So it's a 3-deep zone here, so they call that cover 3 defense. So what they're going to have is they're going to have a center fielder. He's going to be in the middle of the field, and it's his job that on the quarterback's throw, he has to be able to break and play that entire middle third of the defense. So you got to have the right guy back there, not only with the instincts, but then the speed and the ball skills to go make a play on the ball.
Goff in the pistol.
Oh, you got to get me. Double.
And he will score on the drive. St. Brown.
The double pass bullshit.
touchdown on the year. Now it's
welcome.
short for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chicken bread long. Oh, I hate
The
it.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
They really did.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
That's literally a free touchdown every time. That shit's so good.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Now, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 31 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there. As he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson. He works his way in, and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the 50, he'll set up to throw.
What? I couldn't step in front of that.
That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
That's
Nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Jared first in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a huge play for Detroit. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Flush to his right. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Throwing on second down. Goff.
Thank you.
It's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
Let's go, Rook.
They're going to get the football at their own 23.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Bro,
Here's a
how is he
screen set up
knowing
to Williams.
exactly where I'm going?
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that
Like,
screen from the
first time
start,
the full fucking
and they
screen,
lost
then you see
yards
it
on the
right
play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, L.A.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Rams.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Forced to his right. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Now timeout signal for it, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Goff. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast, and the ball falls incomplete.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field.
26-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On play action, Goff moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and
You gotta be kidding me, bro. Come on, bro. I couldn't. I'm like, switch. I'm trying to switch it over. Nope. Could not get the right.
Really worked out for him this time, Mike. This is
I'm
not
like,
a
bro,
throw he
that
wants to make a
shit
habit
so.
of,
Again,
because
he came.
that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and
Got
got first set down.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll be
right.
It's a nice game, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Right to the outside. I can't stop.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 32. It's second and 2.
God. Oh my.
Goff to throw.
I can't remember. But I could. That shit's so gay. That shit's so fucking gay. Oh,
It's really
that
just an
shit's so gay.
extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Goff to throw on first down. On the run to the right. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. Jared Verse in for his second sack of the night. Number 6 on the year.
I can appreciate the idea of keeping the play alive, right? Giving as much time as possible to your targets to uncover downfield. But you also have to play to your strengths. You got to know the type of player that you are. In this case, doesn't have quite enough speed to get away. And
oh my God!
Throughout this entire game, we've seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really
Can I
completing
get
high
something that
percentage
goes
of
for
his
me, bro?
passes.
Come on,
Can't let that
man.
last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
To throw is Goff.
Yep.
Down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions.
Bro, this should be every time. That's too, bro.
York, good on the extra point. And the Lions up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4.
Bro, the number of
By the
rock
return
kicks
team
like this
as
is
he takes
fucking
it across the
ridiculous.
30-yard line. to throw here to begin the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big play for LA. 31 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. He'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
Back to the air once more on second down.
Bruh. Evans Thomas can't hold him.
Aiden Hutchinson. He is having one heck of a night. His
He's
third
just
sack of the
beating
game.
shit out of him, bro.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have the Rams first down. That was something else. A big pickup on fourth and long to give him a new set of downs.
They've talked about the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Hunter, he'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 1, second and goal. The motion man is Nakua. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On first and 10, here's Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Lions first down.
30-yard line.
Throwing here is Goff. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
Bro.
It's incomplete.
Bro, why did you swap that up? My God.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, save a touchdown.
This game just doesn't
Bringing
win.
this to the 20. Here's third down.
3rd and 6.
Throwing, Goff. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what do you see out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Okay.
On fourth down, Goff. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That's to the end zone and batted away. It's incomplete. They wanted 6. They come away with nothing and cannot connect on fourth down. The motion man is Nakua. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken
My
down.
O-line can't block or
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to
They can't
operate
block,
ahead of
bro.
the
It's
sticks.
like-
And I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
A coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
This is one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
Throwing now on third and long. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10. Hold on. At the 18-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Play close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Here's Goff. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Detroit. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. York, good on the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The motion man is Nakua. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
First and 10 at the 42.
Now they'll set up to throw. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Now, faking the give, moving left. The second down throw is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only...
This is intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. For the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions tack on 1 more to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own
35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Flush stays right, going up top. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Hutchinson, absolutely singular focus on right now. He's just picked up his 4th sack of the game. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Back to throw. And he cannot get the throw off. He's...
I hate this time. Hey, yes. I switch it now.
Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree.
My daughter.
Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's
Oh
one
my God.
pill I ain't never gonna
Every-
swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping
Well.
alone. Gonna do what I do.